Hello, it's Kristen. Today I want to share these two vintage style Christmas journals, and they are both in my shop by the time you see this, so the link will be in the description box. They are single signature journals. They are made from basically the same paper pack, putting the papers in different orders. They have vintage book pages in between the scrapbook papers, and I'm going to go through each one. You can see by looking at the two of these, the colors are very different from kind of your traditional Christmas colors. They're very different from that modern pink and red ones that I've been showing. These have this kind of vintage blue, a vintage red and green, and a sort of tan color as the neutral. And so they're going to appeal to people who prefer that kind of vibe, which is different from most of the things I do. But I did want to make something with them because I thought the paper was kind of cool. So they both are made with envelope style covers. That means that they have a 9x12 envelope on the inside. There's scrapbook paper on the outside and scrapbook paper on the inside. They have lace on the spine for durability. They're just a single signature. And oh, again, I don't remember the page count off the top of my head, so that will be in the description box. And they both come with an extra little pack of stickers. These packs came with 4 double-sided papers and a sticker sheet, and I bought 2 of the packs. So I used some of the stickers in the books, and then all the extra stickers I included in here. So you have basically access to some ephemera that you can use for your own decorating. I could have put them all down, and I would be happy to, but I just felt like I wanted to leave a little bit of room for whoever gets the journal to do that. So that is going to be included with each one. So I'm going to do a flip through, and you'll see that they are similar, but they're not set up exactly alike. And that's partly because, of course, the covers are different. So starting with 2 different covered papers, papers for the covers, I had different papers left for the insides as well. So I did a library pocket here. This is a kind of a flip out tag. So I put some of the stickers from the pack on here, and they have several pockets throughout. This is just a journal card. This is another flip out journal space, and they both have similar vintage book pages. This is a Christmas book that has a lot of different things. This is like a reproduction of a vintage book, but it's also an older reproduction, so I don't know, vintage of vintage kind of thing. But it has a lot of different stuff. So it might have songs, it might have music, poetry, stories, ads, and various things like that. So that's what that kind of paper is. There's also this Christmas Carol verse book that I included in here. And this is a cookbook. Actually, I think it's the Christmas cookie book. So this is a piece of the scrapbook paper. I made a little flip out, but used some of those stickers on there. There's also this gardening book page. And this is from the Christmas Women's Circle Home Cooking. It's a vintage Christmas pamphlet with recipes. This is a Christmas craft book. This is more of the scrapbook paper from the pack. Let's see, this one is another recipe book. This might be the Ideals book, I think, because of the paper. I think that's what that is. And this is from my favorite Reader's Digest Christmas songbook. I always, like I said, I like the font they use here and the illustrations. I always like to use that. And this is vintage vintage wrapping paper. It's pretty thin. I did leave it blank on the back. I also added wide washi tape to the spine of this paper, so it will be sturdier in the book. But you would need to be kind of careful if you're going to use that for writing. This is this coloring book that I really like. That's 'Twas the Night Before Christmas coloring book. Here I just added this little flip out to this page, and here's the center. So it's got a lot of writing space there, and a couple of the stickers from the sticker pack. And now we're on the back side, so there's a little flip out there. So this is less decorated. The price point on these will be less than the ones where I've added a lot of ephemera and decorations to, because it's certainly a lot quicker for me to make a journal like this. The other ones take hours and hours to make, at least for me. I don't know how other people do them. They seem to do them pretty quickly, but I'm kind of slow when it comes to that. All right, so the back page has another library pocket, and this one is a flip out tag. So there is that one. And this is the second one. Again, there's the little pack of stickers. I really liked this paper here. This pocket has another journal card and a little flip out tag. And then the papers, the book pages that are here are from the same books in the same order. So, but of course they're different images. So this one has some ads on it and a poem. And I guess this, oh, maybe this looks like song lyrics. This is from the verse book and the cookie book. And then this is that gardening book, the Women's Circle home cooking book, has those recipes. This is the craft book. So in general, you'll notice that the book pages that I used are mostly just neutral, like this. They're, you know, this one is pretty aged looking. There's some kind of white, maybe some cream. They're not, there's not a whole lot of color on those pages, except the other half. When we get to that, you'll see that's pretty much the only colored book page in here. This one has a recipe for eggnog on it. That's the Ideals book. This is that Christmas song book. And the wrapping paper. Coloring book page. This is another little flip out done just the same as on the other book. And this is the center of this one. Here's the coloring book, the wrapping paper, song book, the Ideals book page. Here's a nice big plain one. And so with something like that, if you wanted to use this for writing, gel pens would work really well on there. You can get Jelly Roll pens, you know, white or in various colors. You know, they've got a lot of different colors. So that would be kind of fun on here. You could just use a black pen as well. I think that would work fine. So here's the one colored image. These kind of mid-century decorations. I don't remember which book that is, but oh, it's the craft book. So here's from the Women's Circle. I like that. This included sometimes little essays like that. Christmas, I like this Christmas dinner menu as well. Maybe you'll want to try some of those things. And this pocket has another journal card and another little flip out journal card. Here's this one has a Christmas gift. I like the ads in this book. They're always really interesting to read those. There's that. So these are pretty simple, but they'd be really good for December daily. I didn't actually add up the number of page spreads. I'm not sure off the top of my head if it has exactly enough to do one page spread per day, but I mean, I don't know if most people even care about that. When somebody does a December daily, you could just, I mean, you would just be making your journal pages about each day, and they could be covering over some of these. Like if you didn't care for that part, you could add picture or a journal card or something in here to write on, and then this would just be like decoration, and it's almost like a coloring book page, so if you wanted to color that in, you could do that. The actual, this, which is a coloring book, could be left like that, or it could be colored. I really love the illustrations in that book. Those are super fun. And the same thing here, you could add something to cover that and leave this as it is, and then do your journaling around it. So yeah, there's lots of different ways to use them, but I think these are nice. They're not chunky. These are definitely on the thinner side. Right now, they kind of want to open up because I haven't put them under anything to flatten them down, but they definitely are thinner. Even though they have a similar number of pages to the other ones I showed, they don't have all that ephemera in them, so they're definitely thinner. But they do come with those stickers, like I said, so you can do a little bit of your own decorating. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed that, and I still have a couple of other ones I'm trying to get done as soon as possible because I have some other projects I need to get to, and I will put up a video about them as soon as they're done. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.